So you just blew all your budget on your new gaming rig and you forgot. Crap. What am I gonna use? I need a microphone, don't I? Well, I think I found us a solution here if you blew all your budget. $5 mics right here, guys. Check them out. Yep. $5 mics. Obviously, I don't think that you should go that route at all, but I myself was actually pretty astonished when I found those at a 5 and below near me. $5 mic, well, it's $8 to be honest, but at a 5 and below, a microphone. How good is one of these microphones? Let's find out. It can either be very terrible or secret money saver. Get right to it, guys.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and test the Pulse desktop microphone. Shows up like it can actually hear me pretty decently, so I'm gonna slowly step away. It sounds, I can't tell what it sounds like, but you guys let me know. Wait, I'm gonna edit this. Oh, I think I'll know. But reminder, guys. I mean, I paid $8 for this, and the build to the Pulse is definitely better than the gaming microphone. But build wise, I mean, it's a lot better. And reminder, they're both pretty much the same price, unless I botched up the prices because I lost the receipt. Okay, I lost the receipt. You guys got me. I lost the receipt, but it was $16 with tax. It's 5 and below. Sometimes they have some items for $10, but that's not the point. The point is the mic seems like it's being picked up pretty decently. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording here, and I'll find out how it sounds like. The overall sound quality really isn't that bad. So if you were to use, this, probably with some editing, you might be able to actually pull out that white noise when it's quiet. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a try actually, but I am actually very impressed. I did not think that was gonna happen. I did not think it was gonna pick up sound that decently. Obviously, it's not going to be a $30 to $50 microphone, but it's actually very surprising, especially considering the fact that the other one I wasn't even able to move my mouth from literally up against it. I'm actually able to talk here and it's picking this up. So I'm gonna add some filters to this really quick and see what we can do with it. Alright, so this is the sound now. I'm not picking up any white noise. I am not monitoring this, so I'll have to see in the recording, but it seems like this isn't that bad. This is not that bad. For $8, I expected the worst. I expected that I had to have my mouth up to it, just like this last one, but I am actually very impressed. It doesn't seem like it's really that garbage. You do have to add some filters, so it's not definitely just a plug and play. I mean, it's a 3.5 millimeter audio jack, but I'm very impressed by this. At least, for my standards, I am pretty impressed. Audio quality, obviously, like I said, it's not comparable to a $30 to $50 mic, which is kind of the more mid-ranger kind of deal, at least what I would expect. But for $5 and below, $5 and below, a store that's known to have items $5 and below, this is not half bad. I'm extremely impressed by this one, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do the gaming one more time because I already saw in the recordings that that footage just got destroyed. So I'm gonna go ahead and redo that one. But alright, so this one's starting with the same filters as the last one. I haven't removed any filters. This is the same exact. I just plugged it in and said go. It is a USB. USB mics are traditionally plug and play for the most part, unless you do want to make the sound quality a little bit better, which obviously what I did. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the filters, but this is what it sounds like with the filters. I won't know until I actually start to I won't know until I actually go in, start editing the footage. But this isn't, it's being picked up pretty decently, obviously with the filters, but yeah, let me switch for the filters and we'll see what that sounds like. One thing I am noticing, it doesn't pick me up. Well, it shows it's picking me up, but it could be on full. But I can tell that I get probably the better sound the I get to it, because the further I go, it just starts to lose me. Yeah, no, I have to be decent close, but no, I have to be very close. All right, let me take out those filters. All right, so I took out the filters, and obviously right away I did see a little bit of white noise going on, but not as bad as the Pulse desktop microphone. However, I did like the Pulse more just because I didn't have to be all up. I didn't have to be all up onto the mic just to get some sound going. And you know, the first recording, the reason why I'm not showing that one is because there was no audio at all whatsoever that popped up. So I think the Pulse is a better buy, but obviously they're like the same price. The only difference is this one has some RGB, you know, to give you that extra, like, what, I'm pretty sure RGB gets you like, what, an extra 60 FPS. I'm gonna go with 60 FPS. RGB gets you that extra 60 FPS. You know, gotta make you better. You gotta have that gaming headset. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let me go and check the footage, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, so I just looked over the footage, and like I said, you can definitely tell that the further I go away, this thing just doesn't pick me up anymore. But I noticed that there is two whole different sound qualities. One, the Pulse is there's a little bit more. I'm like I said, guys, I'm not a professional in audio. I really don't know that much about audio. This is just based off what I'm hearing. The Pulse has a little bit more gain and white noise, where this one has no white noise. At least I wasn't able to hear any white noise. And this is no editing, even with the like this one didn't need a filter, so I didn't have to hear any white noise. The Pulse needed a filter, and even with the filter, the moment I spoke, you were able to hear white noise. Whereas this one right here, I actually don't hear any white noise when I played it over, but I did notice that my voice sounds compressed with this mic right here. So that is definitely a thought, but I mean, no white noise at all, which is, you know, not bad, because sometimes my lavs do give me a little bit of white noise, and I have to edit some of that out. But this one, no white noise with no filter, so that's, you know, pretty decent. But even with that, I still think the Pulse, and I say that as I'm using this mic, I still think the Pulse is a better buy personally, because even though there is a bit of white noise, you don't have to have your lips all the way up to the mic just to get some sound in. That's something that I think I am a little bit more attracted to, despite this one being USB, being a little bit more plug and play, and the RGB. Can't forget about the RGB. But looks like when I have to lose that extra 60 FPS, you know, this RGB was bringing me. Because I mean, come on. That's 60 FPS, guys. 60 FPS. You guys trade what you guys need to. But I think I'm going to go with the Pulse, despite the extra 60 FPS that I'm losing. And just in case, if you guys were wondering, yes, I know RGB doesn't make a difference. It's a joke. So yeah, let me go ahead and just I'm gonna go ahead and just end the video with that one. Just wanted to show off why you shouldn't buy an $8 to $10 microphone unless it's a decent one from a reputable brand, which is used, because at that price point it really does have to be used, and hopefully, you know, it's $10, which chances are they're taking a huge loss on. So if it's from a reputable brand and it's a decent mic, then go for it. But definitely don't go with an $8 to $10 mic. This was just a fun one. I saw these at the store, like I said in the beginning of the clip of the video. I saw these at the store at Five and Below when my girlfriend asked me to take her there, and I saw these and I need to give that a try just to see what it's like. But I mean, if you really have no other choice, then go with the Pulse. But that's really if you have like the tightest budget the one can have. Go with the Pulse. But if you have the budget, honestly, go for something better. If you still have a decently low budget, I heard that the Fifine mic, it's on Amazon. That one's actually not bad. I did Hardware Canucks. He's a YouTuber, which I'm sure you guys know him more than you guys know me. Hardware Canucks did a video of some different microphones that he tried out, so you guys can check them out and hear it there. I don't expect anyone to buy these at all. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. And also comment down below if you know any good budget mics for anyone out there who's looking, because these definitely aren't it. This was just a fun one to do. This was just a fun video, guys, so don't take this review 100% seriously, except for my actual feedback on these mics. Don't buy these mics.